Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the Unsafe Building Department meeting for December 17th to order at 5:33 p.m. Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, can I get a roll call, please?
Mr. Wojcik?
Here.
Mr. Hunley?
Here.
Mr. Teal?
Here.
Mr. Eldridge?
Present.
Mr. Deutmeyer is absent. Mr. Ushton?
Present.
Mr. Gatto is absent. Ms. Hydus is present.
Thank you. All right, we'll start out with the minutes for November 19th, 2025. Everybody have a chance to review? Any questions, concerns? All right. Yep. All right, we have a motion to approve the minutes by Mr. Wojcik, seconded by Mr. Huntley. Roll call, please.
Mr. Wojcik?
Yes.
Mr. Hunley?
Yes.
Mr. Teal?
Yes, motion carries 3-0. All right, we'll move on to active unsafe. Item number 14616 Dewey Street. Frick. Good evening. Name and address for the record, please.
Tom Frick, 8008 West 146th Avenue, Cedar Lake, Indiana.
So, any progress or anything with the situation over there, or?
I'm just waiting on permits.
Yeah.
I got everything I need. I don't know if I should just show up and write them a check to get the permits, or am I supposed to be waiting for them to hear from them?
I did speak with Mr. Kubiak, so Tony Gatto isn't here today, but I did speak with Tim Kubiak about it. You did meet out there with him not too long ago, was it?
Meet with who?
With Tim Kubiak, our Director of Operations?
No.
Did he talk to you at all?
Never contacted me.
Okay.
The last couple of meetings, when you said somebody's going to contact me, I've never been contacted.
Okay. So, from what I understand, I did get information from the building department, because there were some questions and concerns about what was required with your permit. I got the, report from the engineer on what was required as far as the engineering report, as far as drainage. And his concern was with the size of the house, that it's gonna be from what it was, that there is drainage required, that the parcel was like 2 foot lower. And so when I asked him what needed to be done, and he said, well, if his recommendation is that there needs to be drainage for the fact that it's lower. So when I spoke to Tim on what his thought was on needed to be done, was there still needs to be the structures where they were talking, whether it was part of the process that the town was gonna do with that improvement project, or whether it was gonna be at your will, at your expense. So.
I mean, I'm willing to do at my expense.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay. So that's something I think we're gonna need to get with the building department. You know, cause I actually, like I said, I had all your file and everything, with all engineering notes and the plans and stuff, with your site plan, you know, just to see what's the holdup, you know, cause there was discussion, I could say with the council, a couple of members of council, just as long as we're on the same page. So I guess that we need to make it clear to the building department that you would be doing the improvements to drainage to yourself, you know, on what the engineer would require. So I don't know if you guys understand that. So, before, there was some question as far as easements and the town doing it, but if Mr. Frick is wanting to do that himself, he is more than, you know, capable. Would that be a correct statement, right, Dave?
It is. I don't understand, if he's just gonna remodel it, why does he have to?
He's not remodeling. It would be a tear down and a complete rebuild.
Okay.
Yeah. That's correct, right?
That's my plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was somebody instructed to get a hold of Mr. Frick other than myself? Because I know we played phone tag for a couple months and then we reconnected connected a couple weeks ago. Was there somebody else that was supposed to get in touch with him about the drainage?
There has been so many meetings in the past, scheduled, planned, multiple individuals back and forth. I think a lot of things may have got lost in translation, but when I did talk to Tim about it, you know, he told me that either the town puts it in, and then it is easements granted, stuff like that, and then other adjacent property owners can tie into it. However, if it is on Mr. Frick's, permit, as in he puts in infrastructure, it is his infrastructure, and then no other adjoining parcels tie into it.
Okay.
That's how it was explained to me from Tim.
I mean, I wouldn't have a problem, like the neighbor next door, you know, if he tied in downspouts, you know, I don't know what if you can or can't do that. I mean, if you're saying that with the house being the size that it is, you know, and then your drainage and stuff, there's gonna be a lot of watershed from the roof then.
Yeah, I think it's almost 3 times as big as the original square, you know, footprint, just
Yeah.
looking at it on
Yeah, 'cause
paper.
that's just a little bitty.
Yeah.
Bitty house, I mean, if you're trying to compare it with that, but. And I don't know, is the downspouts allowed to be connected to that, storm sewer?
Yes, usually they are. I mean, I have them in mind because you know, that's what it's for. It's storm
Okay.
sewer.
Because then that alleviates a lot of watershed from the downspouts.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a water problem right now with the way it's sitting right now. You know, before they fixed the roads, yeah, I did. Because there was no place for the water to go. Because the parking lot next door is 2 foot higher. You know, years ago, they blocked it off. And, but, I mean, I don't have a problem like I used to have. But, like you're saying, with the downspouts and stuff, if I can put something in, because I don't have a problem if, the neighbor to the north of me connects too. Because then I ain't gotta worry about his water either.
Right. So I think what we would need to do is you would need to get, I know on the survey you had DVG do the survey on it. They would probably have to be the ones that would do the calculations for you on the size, that you would need for the drainage. And then, of course, our engineer.
Now, when you're saying drainage, are you saying where I connected that 12-inch pipe that's stubbed into the property? Or stubbed in off the curb?
It's whatever, so Luke Sherry, the town's engineer, when he did his review, was saying that there would need to be a structure in the, I would say it's the southwest part of your, parcel, and then also the, northwest, and then it would run back to that stub. Yeah.
Because I know there's 2. There's a 12-inch one that's down
Yeah.
about 3 feet, and then there's one, like a 3-inch or 4-inch that's up high.
Yeah, and I didn't get into details with,
I just
Luke
make it
Sherry,
clear what-
you know,
yeah, 'cause
just
if-
because that was, you know.
Another question. There is the stub, that's the town put in that stub in
Yes.
this property. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but was the original request, was if you would allow us an easement along the north side of your property and the west side of your property, that the town would put those storm structures in and make that connection?
Yes.
So if you allowed us to have the easement on the very north side and on the west side, we would pay to put those storm structures in.
No, I get that, but that property isn't big enough where the easement that originally what they were talking was way too much.
That's why he would rather choose to put his own infrastructure in at his cost.
Yeah, because the one easement's gonna be right down the property line.
Okay.
You know, if I wanna put a fence up, I can't put a fence up because it's an easement? You know, I don't wanna have that problem.
Okay. So,
So I think, you know, so now, you know, the only way this permit would more than likely be approved is they would need to see the drainage plan. So you would have to go and contact DVG and say, okay, what drainage you're gonna need, then our engineer would look at it and say, okay, everything looks good, building department looks good. You know, 'cause they can't approve
No, I understand.
any permit right now without knowing what your drainage plan would be.
I understand, and, I've approached DVG about that,
Okay.
and the way it was put to me was I was putting the cart before the horse, because now that you're saying that it's, you know, that I can do something like that,
Mm-hmm.
that then, you know, now it's, I can, you know. at least-
Yeah, and I heard that from the building department, you know, and we see now with, you know, attorneys saying, yes, you know, you can put your own infrastructure in.
Okay.
I got a question. What does it have to do with an unsafe, if he's gonna remodel, redo the whole house, what does the drainage have to do with it being unsafe?
Right now, Jim, the way it is because the house is currently on unsafe. And he was going to be tearing the house down the same time he gets the permit to tear down and build a new house.
That'd be up to the building department, not the unsafe building department though, right?
It is unsafe right now. But this all ties together, Jim. We can't just say what we're gonna do and remove it if he's in the process of doing a permit with the building department.
Well, I think he has to have a meeting with the building department and let them
Absolutely.
explain to what they need and what he needs.
Yeah.
Are you interested in getting the demo permit first?
I'd rather get it all at one time,
Get it all at one time?
yeah.
Yes, and Ben, before you were here, in a meeting a while ago, Mr. Frick did say if he's gonna have an excavator come out there, he would rather tear the house down, dig the hole for the foundation at the same time instead of paying for transportation costs and everything like that.
All at once,
Yeah.
which makes sense.
So does that, I mean, how soon do you think you could get in with, you know, get with DVG, see what they can do as far as what, you know, what their thoughts are on your drainage? And then, of course, that would have to go back to review with our engineer.
Does, do I need anything from here as far as,
I think it would just be the instruction, you know, with the building department. I'm sure that they'll know what was discussed today.
so I come back?
And you know, I talk to Tim and Tony all the time as well, so.
So I come back and,
So we just need, drainage plans for the engineer, from his engineer, for our town engineer.
For our review, and of course, building department will look at it with
And then-
recommendation from Luke.
And then once Luke gives his blessing, then we can issue him the demo and,
Yes,
rebuild permit.
yes.
And then we can, so do we wanna keep him on the agenda here?
It still needs to be, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
But then as soon as, let's say by the next meeting, third week in January, you have that meeting, DVG gets the stuff, Luke looks at it, signs off on it, and then just a simple update from building department, we could have it removed from there.
how, who am I contacting from the building department?
I would,
You can contact me, you have my number, contact me, and then,
You'll steer me in there,
yeah,
or
we'll,
make arrangements or
we'll get you in
whatever?
here and,
Very good.
meet with the group, so.
You wanna, after the weekend? I mean,
A lot of
contact
people-
you?
Well, a lot of people will be gone next week, so just, shoot me a voicemail this week, tomorrow or Friday, and then we can set something up after, Christmas, and then
Okay.
we'll get that knocked out.
Okay, that'll work.
All right, awesome, thank you.
yeah, holidays, end of the year kind
No,
of
I
thing,
have
people
no
taking
problem with that,
vacations
man.
are,
Right.
yeah.
I know how
Rough
it is.
timing with, trying to get things scheduled,
Yeah, plus if I'm I'm available to work, I'm gonna do it, because,
yes,
I got kids that go to college, so.
yeah.
I get it.
So then what we'll need to do then is we'll have to just defer this till the next meeting. Hopefully they can get stuff, you know, Ben's here, he can discuss everything with building department. In the meantime, Mr. Frick can get with DVG to start the process, and they know what you know, what our requirements are, so.
Are we gonna need them to come back on the next meeting, or?
If nothing has progressed since then, we would still need an update of some type.
Okay, so, 'cause I know I won't have nothing drawn up by next meeting. I doubt that.
Yeah, well, and like you stated with vacation, I'm sure that they have people out,
You know, there's
As
a
long
lot.
as you're showing some progress with the,
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
So-
When you show progress, then everything will be fine.
Yeah, so
Okay,
if you'd be,
I'll make a motion that we defer till the next meeting,
next meeting is,
January
21st.
January 21st.
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 Okay, we have a motion, do we have a second?
Got a question?
Yes,
I'd like, in that motion, that the building department contacts them and make sure they're all get together and have a meeting, not have one guy not show up and another one.
Correct.
Make sure they all show up on that.
Yeah, I think Ben understands the situation.
The manager.
Yeah, I'll second it then.
All right, we have a motion and a second to defer this to the next meeting. Can I get a roll call, please?
Mr. Wojciak?
Yes.
Mr. Hunley?
Yes.
Mr. Teal?
Yes, motion carries 3-0. Good?
Very good,
Thank
thank you.
you.
You take care.
All right, you too. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Mr. Pritchett.
All right, we will move on to item 2, 7704 West 134th Court. Do we have any update on this, Cheryl? Hold on one second, I'll refresh my memory. I talked to Tony at the end of last week.
Okay.
They are in the process of talking with the building department.
Yes, this is.
Yeah, I was trying to remember the
Yes, I was
thing.
trying to remember too, yes.
Yeah, so, just so everyone's aware, I talked to Tony, went through everything since I knew he wasn't gonna be here today. He did meet on site with the people, they do plan on rebuilding the thing.
Did they secure it?
They did not secure it yet, but they are in talks with the building department, as far as getting permits and a plan moving forward on what they are doing. So that's why Tony went out there and met with them on site. So he has no other update than that then they're working on a design.
Yeah, the only problem I have with this is it's unsecured and unsafe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I'll do then is if we can, have Tony get in touch with them, see if they can at least board up.
Board up that main entrance, you know?
Yeah.
The lower level, so they can't get in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but they do intend on rebuilding it. So, what I'll do is I'll get with Tony tomorrow, and instruct him to contact them, but we'll definitely need to leave this on there because of the current state it's in.
You wanna extend it or just leave it, or just leave it like it is? Do we have to make a motion?
Well, you still need to make the motion to defer it.
You wanna do 30 days, you wanna do
Well,
60?
I mean, I'm comfortable with 60 as long as they got a clear understanding that they need to get this thing boarded up. Just because people can get inside there, but knowing that it's gonna take time for them to get the plans and everything.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, they are working with Tony on the situation.
As long as they board it up within, reasonable time.
Yeah.
Are you good with that, Buzz?
I'm good, I just have a question.
Yes.
The last two things we've discussed has been held up by the building department. I think the building department's got it, well, more active on this.
I would say that's a wrong statement, Jim, with the fact that, the last case, there was some, confusion as far as with the storm drains and stuff, so I would not put that on the building department.
It's not on the unsafe building department either, though. It's gotta be on someone.
I'll just tell you, in my opinion, it's not on the building department on that one.
All right, so I'll make a motion for 134th that we leave it up for 60 days, pending that they board it up within a reasonable time, which I don't know if you want to define that.
Well, I mean, the sooner the better. I don't wanna wait for 60 days and then them finally come in and say it's still not boarded.
Right.
Dave, I got a question. If we do a 60-day deferral, how do we implement that to where if they don't have it done in 30 days, we wanna see them? That's kind of a,
So what's the target? 30 or 60? I think that,
The target is right now is getting it boarded up, but then
So-
if we give them too much time, they may not do anything.
so go 30 days
30 days?
and have them on your agenda.
Okay,
And
that makes sense.
you talked about 60 here, you can talk about more time with them when they come in.
yeah,
But at least you got them moving.
yeah.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep. All right, so I'll redo the recommendation that we let them have another 30 days with them attending a meeting, next meeting.
Yes,
January.
and I'll talk to Tony about the instruction about boarding up.
Okay.
I'll second it.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Can I get a roll call?
Mr. Wojciak?
Yes.
Mr. Hunley?
Yes.
Mr. Teal?
Yes, motion carries 3-0. Item 3, we were asked by the, individual if we could put this to the end. Are you ready now, or? Okay, we're good now. All right, we have, 13025 Tyler Street. Have a name and address for the record, please.
Pablo Weber, and 13025 Taylor Street.
Hello?
Yes, my name is Manuel Serrano. I'm a general contractor licensed here in Cedar Lake.
Okay.
And I just got involved in this project. I'd like to see, we're submitting for permit applications and move forward with reconstruction of the property.
Okay, so are you talking rebuilding it or tearing it down?
Rebuilding.
Rebuilding?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You haven't submitted anything yet then, or no?
No, we're just finalizing the contract.
Okay.
Finalizing the contract for this property. I know he's probably gonna be out of states,
Yeah,
but I'll be, if I need to be, I can be present on the next meeting.
okay.
When you say you're gonna rebuild, are you gonna redo the foundation also? Or
Yes,
You're gonna
yes,
rebuild the whole thing?
yes.
So you're gonna tear it down, or you're gonna just
Re-
lift the building, redo it? How you
Yeah,
gonna do
yes, yes. We start with the foundation. Obviously, the exterior needs to be, the exterior needs to be
The
taken care of right
foundation's
away.
literally-
Yeah, and I would think that in like all the other cases, that Tony will meet out there with them,
Yeah.
go over the unsafe report with you, and point out the main things with it and what needs to be done. Yeah,
It's wrecked.
yes, just a bit.
Yeah. Wow.
How soon do you plan on coming in and having a meeting with the building department then?
Probably before, next week, I should be able to meet
Okay.
up with the.
And like the last one then, if that's the case, what we'll probably wanna do is just have you back in 30 days,
Sure,
and see how progress is looking with
Sure.
it,
there won't be a problem.
Yeah.
Rich, do one of these gentlemen own the property?
Yes, Pablo.
Do we, okay, we have good spelling, good name, address, and contact information?
Yes, I think we did, Cheryl, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
I do.
Yeah, and then, of course, when you come in and have the meeting, we'll get all of your contact info also,
Sure.
just to make sure everything's on permit and stuff like that as
Sure.
the general, and go from there.
Okay,
So, you guys clear with that?
yes.
Very good, I'll make a motion
Jim?
on it.
I was just, before there are any permits are issued, do we make sure that their, utility is paid up?
You talking about sewer?
Yeah.
Well, should anyway. This meeting that takes place.
He said they should anyway?
Yeah. They should be contacted, make sure it's up to date then, before they
Okay.
issue.
Yeah, we have the thing.
Okay.
When they come in here for a
I- I-
meeting, they
I-
can check at the sewer utility desk
Yeah,
Yeah.
and take care of
yeah,
it.
Okay.
everything taken care of.
All right, make a motion that, on Tyler Street, we give them 30 days and it'll appear at the next meeting.
All right. All right, we have a motion, to defer for 30 days by Mr. Hojek, seconded by Mr. Huntley. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hojek?
Yes.
Mr. Huntley?
Yes.
Mr. Teal?
Yes, motion carries 3-0.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
okay. What's the date for the next hearing?
The next meeting is January 21st.
Okay, same time?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Does he need to be present, the owner?
As long as one of you are
Yeah,
here.
okay.
So, yeah, so if you're gonna be the general
Yeah.
on it, talking with Tony and everything,
Yeah.
I mean, we're completely comfortable with you being
Okay.
here to discuss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. All right, item number 4, 13957 Fairbanks Street. I did receive, email today from a gentleman, so this is the parcel that, the individual was still living in it with the son. It's sold, but in the meantime, it, is in the process of getting sold again. So I'm gonna read the letter. This is from Zach James. Zach James is the individual that also purchased a house from the Mogans, that was next door to his. It says, Mr. Teal, I am writing in regards to the house on the unsafe list, 13957 Fairbanks. I was planning on attending tonight's meeting, but unfortunately I cannot make it. The house was sold, to a third party on December 5th. I am now under contract to buy the house from the third party and plan to close this week. I have been talking to Tony, this is Tony Gatto, about the house, and will have him out for an initial inspection as soon as it is emptied. Given its condition of the roof and underlying structure, there is not a huge amount that can be done safely until the snow melts off, but I expect to pull the demo permit in the next 60 days. The house is secured and no simple means of ingress, so poses no immediate risk to the neighborhood. Tony did contact me about this prior to me receiving the email, said that he's already talked to Zach James, and I thought that was a good situation, knowing how he was taking care of the Mogan house. Nevertheless, this still needs to stay on the agenda.
Mhm.
We'll more than likely do another 30 days, but I think this is
This is a win, this is a win.
I was glad to hear.
Especially with that 80-year-old woman living in there like that, that was good to get her.
Yes.
Wherever she's at now, she's in a better place than this.
Yes, absolutely, and I was glad to see that, he is involved with it, knowing how the other house is being taken care of.
Awesome. So I'll make a motion that we'll, defer this for 30 days. Does he have to attend?
Yes, he would have been in attendance today, you know, so
Make a
even,
motion till the next January meeting with his attendance.
yes.
Okay.
I second it.
All right, we have a motion to defer this for 30 days by Mr. Hojek, second by Mr. Huntley. Roll call.
Mr. Hojek?
Yes.
Mr. Huntley?
Yes.
Mr. Teal?
Yes, motion carries 3-0. Item number 1 on potential unsafe, 7204 West 129th Lane. Letter sent July 1st, 2025. I did talk to Tony on all of these. No, he doesn't have the unsafe, report done yet. He is, going to be working on it ASAP. So until we get that report from him, this will stay on there until he gets it. Then at that meeting, once we have that report, then we would move it to, the active unsafe. Item 2, 13438 Hilltop, letter sent July 1st. That one, we do have the report. Yes, this is, Hilltop Avenue, just north of 135th Place. I did not ask Tony if this was occupied, though. That's the one thing I did not see. But you can see, you know, yeah, like that lower area, whether that's I believe it's almost like a crawl/basement. You know, animals can get in there. But I would think right now we just need to make the motion to move this to active unsafe.
Yeah, 'cause there's no, meters or electric, so.
Right.
If they're living in there, they're not for long.
Yeah, I would hope not, but never know. So we'll just need to make the motion to move this active?
Yes, I'll make a motion to move the, Hilltop to active, unsafe.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion to move this to active, by Mr. Hojek, seconded by Mr. Huntley. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hojek?
Yes.
Mr. Huntley?
Yes.
Mr. Teal?
Yes, motion carries 3-0. Cheryl, I'm trying to remember, did we ever get contact back from them or no on this one?
No.
No, so we're gonna need to try to reach back out again, certified, of course, one more time, recheck, I guess, you know, if there's any discrepancies, like we had that one time where, multiple different addresses, maybe we just look into it again or something and verify that is a correct address,
Okay.
and then
I
issue.
don't have nothing on the packet, right, for this address? There's nothing there, right?
There is in the packet, yes, 13438, Grace
No.
Heitman.
No, the 7513.
Well, I'm not on that one yet. I'm still on item 2.
We're on Hilltop.
I'm sorry, I'm still on 2. I was just trying to,
Oh,
yeah, I'm still on 2, just trying to make
so you
sure.
just said,
No, I didn't move to that one yet. I was just asking if you could, send them out notice again
Yeah.
that they need to appear now.
absolutely.
Yeah, sorry, I might not have been clear enough. In my head, I was.
Okay. Yep.
All right, we will move on to item 3, 7513 136th Lane, letter sent November 4th. This is the gentleman I spoke to that's out of state. I heard from Tony that his cousin who lives in Crown Point has not been in yet. So what I'm going to do, since he did not message me anymore since that day, I'll reach back out to him and ask him what's going on.
Yeah.
He did say that, he is the executor of the estate for his aunt. He did forward all that information over. And I did give it to Ryan. I think we just maybe do a follow-up and see where it's going on. Maybe it could be some logistics with him living in Georgia, trying to get with his cousin. Maybe he volunteered that he, wouldn't have done it. I don't know. But,
Rich, my notes show that you did give notice of non-compliance, so at least that part of it started.
yeah.
The follow-up to that.
Yeah, and I did speak to the gentleman over the phone and did receive the email with all his info. They do plan on just tearing the shed down. So, that will still.
That's all that was the
Yeah,
shed, right?
I mean, I don't really necessarily think that I wanna have Tony do any kind of unsafe report on this. I'd rather reach out to him again before we do that.
It's a small shed. When I looked at it, it wasn't that big. So yeah, if we can just get it done and if
Yeah.
we can knock it down, it's a one-day job,
Yeah, so what I'll do is, we won't really need to take any action on it other than I'm just gonna reach out to the gentleman. All right. Lamore Street, they're still working on it. Edison, same thing. We can't really get in there yet to tear that one down. Under permit, that's in the building department's hands right now, and until everything is suffice with them, then we can take any of those off the list once they, meet all the rest of the requirements from building department. Update items, nothing new, on the Parish Avenue barn since the last time Mr. Herbers was in here. And then, the other two are just, taking the process, of the 127th is still, working on being sold. The 139th, that is, going through the whole process of tax sale, everything else under the sun. I don't know what else I should say about that, Dave, other than,
That was my note for the meeting.
Okay,
Yeah.
on the 13713 Parish Avenue, just previously, we just gave a guy 30 days to get it boarded up. This one here is still not boarded up. And it's been on here for 2 years probably.
yeah, I do know that they're working on remodeling the whole thing, but they're just.
But they've been remodeling, they haven't done nothing, they haven't applied for a permit for remodeling or for demolition.
So,
It's been on here for 2 or 3
so
years.
Jim, then, do you wanna go and have,
What's our alternative?
us reach out to them so where the windows were broken, I'm assuming what you're talking about,
Well, and that one door in the back is open.
again?
And the last time we mentioned it to him, he said he didn't want to put a fence around it because of the aesthetics around the neighborhood.
Mhm.
Well, that's nothing that, what does he want? A nice looking barn with a fence around it, or does he want an unsafe building?
Yeah, so do you think then that we do the same instruction as we, discussed, having Tony reach out to Mr. Herbers, just like this one that you can get into the basement and tell him we need to get it boarded up? Wherever the windows are busted, needs to be boarded up?
We need some action. It's been 2 years on this thing here, and nothing, so we need something done.
Yeah, I literally sat there waiting for the grandkids today, and I was looking at it, and the windows are open, they're, they're high, the doors are closed. It's an old barn,
Can people climb through the windows?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Kids could, yeah,
yeah.
or without doubt. I mean, you could literally kick the door open if you wanted to. It's
Yeah.
not really secure.
So-
Do you want me to reach out to Mr. Hebers tomorrow?
Yes, if you could, please.
If they would just throw some plywood up, that would solve a whole lot of problems.
Yeah.
Cover the windows and.
And then I would say, find a better way to secure the door, Jim, would you say?
The one at the top that's always flopping, that's just on a chain thing from, you know, back in the day
Yeah,
with barns.
well, and I don't think anybody's
Nobody's
gonna get
gonna
up to
go up
there,
there.
but that bottom one, if you're
The bottom
saying
one,
you
yeah, you
were
could-
there
you
again
could get
today
in
and it's
there
open
really-
again,
yeah, really.
even if they gotta put something heavier reinforcement on it or something.
Because the kids are playing ball there, they were playing football in the snow the other day, you know, so.
Yeah. Okay. That is it. Do we have anything else to add to this right now?
No, not to the list, no.
Okay, we will move on to public comment for unsafe.
Good evening, Terry Broaders, 631 North State, Lockport, Illinois, representing my property at 14513 Morris. Just wanted to step up this evening and say thank you to Mr. Hojek for for
You're taking it away from me, Terry.
Oh, Jesus, I didn't even think of that,
Very
Rich.
longer than I knew you.
I'm so sorry about that, but I just would like to say a couple things about, me and Rich been in this room for a long time, and a lot of the things he said and tried to implement are things that we would talk about on occasions, and I'm hoping that some of them ideas were good enough to stick around. And thank you for all the hard work.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you, Terry. All right, second call for public comment for unsafe. Third call? Anybody online, Cheryl? Doesn't look like it. All right, public portion of this meeting is over. All right, with that, the next meeting is January 21st at 5:30, and definitely, I'd like to add to what Terry said. It was definitely a pleasure having you on this board, John. I mean, you hit the ground running. I appreciate all the time that you put in prior to the very first meeting as well.
Well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate the town council giving me another shot at it. When I took that fire department part-time job, you know, after 46 years in the fire service, I couldn't get it out of my blood, and they offered me my own hours, so I worked 24-hour shifts again, which my wife is happy about, but, yeah, I love it, it's fun, I'm gonna miss this, because this was really keeping me busy, but I was just bored out of my mind being retired, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I got a lot to do, but this one keeps me busy.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I concur with, what Rich said.
Thank you, appreciate it very much. Thank you, Mr. Manager.
Thank you.
All right, this meeting is adjourned at 6:11 PM.